big day, football fans.
Big day.
It is the day the Don has been waiting for all year. After two college playoff games that were pretty GD good and some pretty piss poor pro games, we have another slate of games today. And AJ is here to tell you about that and about life. He thought about being a rapper, but instead he's joining us today. He is the Godfather, the Don of debate and good sportsmanship. He is AJ Bocchini.
Hey, Jack. How we doing, guys? How we doing, America? How we doing, world?
You're smiling pretty big there, big guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am full disclosure. The agent will not be joining us today. I am not with him. He is in Madison.
He's in Madison,
Yeah, yeah. So,
visiting the grandkid.
yes, and working.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll allow that. So this is dangerous because you even have more of the airtime to talk yourself, which is kind of dangerous for the rest of
Very,
us.
very dangerous for the rest of us. It's okay though.
It's okay though. All right, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. We split this week. I'll get into that. We split this
Okay.
week.
When
So
you say we, you mean the Homestead
home
Highlander boys varsity basketball
basketball. Yes,
team?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm good. We're feeling pretty good going into. We got two big games next week. Before we recap, we got two big games next week. We got number one, uh, Nicolay, and number one, Wisconsin Lutheran, in the same week.
How
So
can they both be number one?
two different divisions
Okay, what's the difference?
based on school sizes.
Okay, so which one's bigger, Nicolay?
Wisconsin Lutheran.
Wisconsin Lutheran's bigger?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so are they? That makes their Division One, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're Division One.
Same as
Was
Homestead, those cheaters.
yeah. 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 Yeah.
And Division Two, Nicolay is.
Yes, sir.
And for those of you who are out there and confused by how that could be, I am among them. That you can be in one division, you can have two teams in the same conference, and they can be from different divisions, right?
It's enrollments. It's all based on enrollment size.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, which team do you play when?
We play Wisco Tuesday on the road, and we play Nicolay Thursday on the road.
Both on the road. Okay. Thursday isn't it unusual not to have a Friday night gig.
It's unusual, but it's parent teacher conferences, so um, they don't have school Friday.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Which is going to be the tougher game?
Both equally as tough.
You are such a politician.
No, both are equally as tough. They're both really good, and it's equally as challenging to go on the road and win games in this league and in the non-conference as well. Uh, so,
Blah 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 blah.
but Tuesday they're the defending state champions. So actually, funny story is Wisco got bumped to Division One because they won the state tournament last year. So they were both in this. They were both in the finals of the D2 tournament last year.
Did Nicolay win it all last year?
For D for no, they were in the finals against Wisco.
Wisco. Okay. So they can't meet again this year because they're in different divisions.
Correct.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so what happened last week for Homestead
We lost
boys
to
basketball?
Whitefish Bay about five in overtime, um, and that's why I wasn't on the show Wednesday morning. I was kind of distraught. So not emotionally, but like one of those games that you could have won, and that you have to move forward now. Um, so, but it's all good. It's all good. Uh, we
Friday
won
night.
on Friday night, so it was good.
Who did you play on Friday night, AJ?
Grafton.
Okay, what happened?
We won by 17. We were up. We were tied at the half. They shot. They shot the lights out in the first. They shot the lights out in the first half, and we were tied at 38. And then we won by 86-69. So
So pretty handily in the end.
yeah, in the end, yeah.
Okay, were you surprised? Who did you lose to in overtime? I'm sorry, I
Whitefish,
can't. Whitefish
Whitefish
Bay.
Bay.
Were you surprised by I mean, what was your feeling going into the game?
I thought we were gonna win.
Okay, and what happened?
But I always feel the way though. So
Okay. Well, that's a good way to feel. But what happened during the game that
we
didn't make it
scored
so?
5 points in the overtime. They scored 11. So
Was it even throughout the game?
yeah, we were down at the end of the game and we tied it up going into overtime. And we actually executed really well in Bum's play to and sideline in Bum's play to one of our players, Justin. So we actually executed really well. But someday I'll break that down for you. But it was good. I mean, it was tough, but we were able to. You know, the coaching philosophy I have is you can't let one loss become two. So
Hmm. Good.
so you can't let one loss become two because then you got bigger issues if you let one loss become two. So
That's a good thing for
if you
life.
if you lose the game mentally, you're gonna lose the game physically. So
Okay. You're right. You're all right. All right. Now, are you halfway into the basketball season, would you say, or how far in?
halfway, exactly halfway.
Okay. And how does the team project the way you projected them? Where are they compared to where you thought before the season?
We're 9-3. Uh, two very tough losses to a very good team. Slingers ranked fourth in Division Two, and uh, Kakana when and obviously the third lost the Bay. So um, I'm not gonna predict records because coaches never like to do that. Um, but just gonna say, I think we'll finish pretty high in the conference, hoping to get back in the conference race. So we'll see.
Okay. Last question is, you said Heart Slingers ranked fourth. Where are you ranked currently?
We're not ranked in the top 10. They only rank the top 10. So
Okay. All right. So
at least the
that
coaches poll only ranks the top 10. So
okay. So high school basketball. That let's put that one to rest. This is a huge
huge,
football
huge football day, man. Huge.
football day, right in the middle of a football playoff extravaganza.
But by the way, Steelers. Speaking of yesterday,
Hmm.
your offense is offensive.
Oh, listen to you.
It's horrible.
You're putting
I
salt in the wound. The
I
wound
didn't.
is wide open, and you're pouring salt in it.
You didn't. If you know, uh, let me just say this: if George Pickens says, "I see growth from the first year I was here, but I didn't see growth this year," you got problems, man.
That one guy, that little dude Austin, he's tough. A
Calvin
wide
Austin.
receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's good. He took a hell of a smack and held onto the ball, and then he had a touchdown. But all right, so you're slamming on Pittsburgh. They lost 28-14. The game wasn't that close.
Yeah.
Who did you pick in that one?
Um, I picked Baltimore.
Did you were you it was I you and I texted a little bit during the game. It was not even it was 28-14. It wasn't that close.
Yeah.
They were running right over them
But
and
by the way, here's my beef with the NFL. Okay, I'm gonna get off my high horse into this.
oh boy.
So NFL, if you're going to put the game on Amazon Prime, do not limit the number of streams you can have per house. That's the issue I ran into last night.
The number of streams per house?
Yeah, you can only have 2 streams per house.
Well, what was going on at your house that someone wasn't streaming football?
No, we were, but I wasn't because I couldn't stream it on my TV.
Okay, but did your house was your
Yeah,
did your house had the game?
my roommate had it out, so I was able to go in there for a little bit.
Well, that's all you needed to see. That game was crapola.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, I want to use my 65-inch TV.
God. All right.
No,
All right, big shot. You're a rapper with a big TV. Now let's talk about Pittsburgh. Baltimore's in great shape.
yeah,
My takeaway was reemphasized from the year. I
yeah.
can't believe how good who's the running back, AJ?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry looks. At age 31, he looks like a kid. He's outrunning everybody.
Well, that's because he doesn't have. That's because he got half the number of carries when you think about it.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been a high rep back for a long time.
And,
I mean, he's taken a lot of hits in his career
and
prior to this year.
And he stiff armed. I saw the stiff arm, by the way.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great.
He seems like I always rooted for him. I'm not a Baltimore fan. I don't know why. But I've never been a big Baltimore Raven fan. Maybe
Ray,
because of that one idiot who played middle linebacker for so long.
Ray Lewis.
Yeah. Ugh. Um,
So you're not a fan of Lamar?
no, he's fine. I said I don't know. I there's nothing wrong with them. I
It's
don't.
probably because of Ray and Suggs. That's why I wasn't a fan of the game.
I always like Suggs. All right. I loved who was Ed the safety.
Ed Reed.
Yeah, he was unbelievably good.
You know
Uh,
those guys played together at the U.
yeah, I know.
That's how they got to Baltimore.
The U. They don't get to be called the U unless they turn it around and put some wins together. The U is done.
Hey,
Is that Miami
useless.
College? Is that what that is?
It's useless. That's what it is.
I mean, they are the U as much as Jair Alexander is Jerry. I mean, that it just ain't going anywhere.
Jerry's more appropriate.
Anyway, we'll get there eventually. So, if you're Pittsburgh, so Baltimore looks good, and I think they look like a Super Bowl favorite. Of course, they were playing the Steelers, which helps. But
Yeah.
but Steelers, their defense, they were just running right through them.
Yeah.
Right? It's really hard. That Lamar is unbelievable. The way he can, you don't know where the ball's going, if he's tucking it or he's running it.
He ran the ball like 8 times in a row
I know.
in one sequence
Why not?
because he's a stud. And
That's right.
He can do what he wants.
Right.
Did you hear his latest quote?
No.
He's gonna change his number to 1 if they win the Super Bowl
Because?
because he's number 1.
Oh, okay. It's his prerogative.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Um, are we get over, getting too
Overreaction?
excited? Yeah, getting too
No,
excited on both ends?
no. No. We're not. I do have to say this though, Jack. Before we move on to the other game,
Okay.
I felt bad for the Chargers yesterday.
Wait. You're skipping on to the next game. Forget it. We're going there next.
Sorry.
Ravens, Steelers. If the Steelers, in their current, what do they do? If you were the GM, what would you do?
Give Mike Tomlin an extension and trade Russell Wilson.
They already gave him an extension last year. He's good to go.
That's the one they left on his contract.
No, it was the end of last year was a big thing.
Oh, okay, cool. So then I trade Russell Wilson or resign and trade Russell Wilson.
Who would take him?
Not Denver.
He threw some nice balls last night. I saw a couple good
He
passes.
throws a good moon ball, that's for sure.
Yeah. Is he done? Do you think?
No.
Okay. What do you see him as a starter anymore?
No.
Backup?
Yep.
Okay. Will he do that?
No.
So then he's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a roundabout way, yes. He's done.
Okay. What about Fields?
Oh, he's very athletic. He can play as long as he wants.
I think he's played out his last year in that contract too.
Yeah, for sure. But he can play. There's places where he can play.
Okay.
Dallas.
All right.
No. Tennessee, maybe.
Okay.
I like that fit.
Okay. Well, then Tennessee certainly needs somebody.
They need a coach, but they
Yeah.
lost their coach because they fired their coach. So.
Well, this Callahan, they got. You can't tell if he's a good coach or not after the shit that he's got there now.
No quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Zero.
All right. So don't worry about them. They're not in the playoffs. So Steelers, do you think they should tear it down, start all over?
No.
Yeah, y'all do it.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if they trade JJ. No.
TJ?
Yeah. Sorry, same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they got. I think Casey Hayward. He was almost retiring last year. It looks like he probably will this year now. What you think?
Yeah.
After that discourse, well, I hope not. I hope he comes back and ends on a better note. I always like the Steelers. Don't know why. All right, other game.
You mean Cameron Hayward or Casey Hayward, the corner?
Oh, who's the defensive lineman?
Cameron.
Okay, thank you. You, I fixed your Watson. You fixed my Haywards.
Yeah, right.
We're
Yeah,
we're we're a good team.
his brother's on the team now, though, so he may play another year.
All right. Okay. Chargers were picked by everybody, pretty much, to beat Houston because one reason I think Houston's offensive line has been terrible, and
Right, right,
CC Stout has been running for his life all year.
right.
What happened? Did you watch that game?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you don't have the excuse of not having two streams.
No, no, no,
All
no.
right, so you're doing your job for once. So what happened?
Jack,
The game turned on that one play in the first half.
the man threw 4 interceptions. I don't want to hear it anymore.
What?
He doesn't show up in said playoffs.
He had 3 interceptions all year against them. He had 4 in 1 game.
2 pick sixes.
Were they his fault?
No,
But you're
one.
still gonna say he doesn't show up?
No. The 86-yard bomb was crazy. Did you see that play?
I saw the end of it.
It was 3rd and 26 because
Oh,
he just got sacked twice in a row,
okay.
and he threw an 86-yard bomb. By the way, Lav McConkey is the future of the Chargers.
Yeah, he's also the present.
That's the sad part.
They got to get more. But I
Because
think everybody's given Harbaugh too much credit going into that game. I think.
the issue is Quentin Johnson has never developed. So other than McConkey, they don't have any receivers.
So that's what they have to focus on this year
Yes, sir.
in the offseason
And a tight end.
and a tight end.
Because they got rid of Hunter Henry, and that proved to be a mistake.
You think Hunter Henry was that good?
Nobody think it was stable.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Um. All right. So is Houston going to win another game?
Who did they play? Baltimore?
No, I think they go to Kansas City.
No. Flat out, no.
Okay, so Kansas City, number
I
one
think
seed.
I think it'll be Kansas City Buffalo again.
All right, hang on there, big guy.
All right, no, Baltimore.
Hang on. So Kansas City, first year that Mahomes hasn't made the Pro Bowl.
That's fair.
Okay,
Don't you
because
think?
it's based on this season. His numbers weren't there. Even that, given that all those quarterbacks and they've had great seasons, whether it's Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson,
Yep.
better Joe. Who's it? Bengals.
Joe Burrow would have won MVP had they made the playoffs.
Okay, but they didn't, so he didn't.
Yeah,
And
fair enough.
so, who would you take out of those four if you had the
Uh,
first pick?
Burrow.
You take Burrow first
Yes.
over Mahomes?
Yes.
No, you're
Yes.
wrong. You
No.
wouldn't.
Well, no. You wait. Hold
You're
on.
building a team. You get one quarterback out of
Well,
those
yeah.
four.
Yeah, Burrow.
Burrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because
Okay, you got to come up with a little something more than
no,
because.
no. Here's the thing. Burrow, given his talent and given the receivers he has, Patrick has nothing. They don't have any receivers.
That's not the question.
Let me-
You're
let me-
starting from scratch. You're starting the AJ.
Burrow.
Listen, you're starting the AJ Bokines. You're going to be a new team
Yeah.
out of AJ, Wisconsin.
Yep.
And you have the first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
And those four quarterbacks are available, all of them.
That's easy for me.
Okay? Who's it going to be?
Joe. Still.
Still.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because when healthy, he's beaten Mahomes.
When healthy, he's lost to him too.
But he's beaten him in the biggest game.
All right.
On the road, no less.
Yeah. How many Super Bowls does he have?
Not one yet, but
He's made it to one. You got to give him credit for that.
he's
That's
made it to
very
one.
difficult.
And they almost won. That's the game where Odell tore his ACL.
Don't tell me this almost stuff. That's
No,
not that doesn't work.
no, but I'm still because based on the division they're in, I'm still taking Joe.
You'd be in a new division. This is a completely new league, new team,
Okay,
and you're still taking him.
still,
All
yeah.
right. I'm taking Mahomes because, and I'm a fan of all the other guys, but none of them, he's got them already beat mentally. They all think they have to be superhuman to beat his team, no
He's
matter what.
playing chess. They're all playing checkers.
Okay, so you took a checker player instead of the chess king.
I like checkers more.
Checkmate, dude.
Fair enough. Hey,
Okay, so, all
maybe,
right.
maybe we'll see it next year. Maybe we'll see it.
Okay, who's gonna win today? We have two games. The first game, Broncos at Bills.
We have no correction. We have three.
Okay, you're right. Three. First game, Broncos at Bills. What's going on?
Mm, closer than the experts think.
I saw some experts picking Broncos today.
I like their knife, no fly zone secondary, and I like the fact they lead the league in sacks.
The rationale that I saw
But
was
I
for
like the
Buffalo to win at this time of year. Uh,
but
can,
Josh is superhuman, so I'll take that.
okay, the thing is, if he plays just a merely human game, Buffalo is going to lose. Is that logic?
That's logical, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Buffalo's going to win. Do you think it'll be close, AJ?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, I don't know what the spread is, but anyway. Um, what about the second game? It's kind of has some local importance to us here.
Kinda has some local parts. Okay.
Green Bay Packers at Philadelphia Eagles. And what's your prediction and why?
Uh my heart says winner. My head says winner.
Why?
Because I believe that
Translation for the fans out there: AJ is picking the Packers with his heart and his head.
translation AJ is a homer, but that's okay.
Very
no,
much.
no, but I honestly think that maybe Jordan is going to show up and have a big game. Because keep in mind, when Jordan got his first action with the Packers against Sad Eagles, I'm not talking Brazil. I'm talking 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
when they were 4-8.
Mm-hmm.
He torched them. Now, granted, he only played 4 series, but Sad Man still torched them. And with a Josh Jacobs in Philly in January, I'm taking the pack.
You're taking the pack. My homerism is staying the pack. I think they could win too. My two biggest issues the Packers face today are Vic Fangio has always had Green Bay's number as a defensive coach.
Because he's Italian, that's why.
Yeah, he overcame that. He's still good. Um, it doesn't seem, he was with the Bears, he was with wherever he was, he gave the Packers fits.
San Francisco, yes.
So I know it's been different coaches, different players, but
Vic Fangio.
he's still really good. The other thing is Saquon.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping that the Commanders would lose last week, so we wouldn't have to face Saquon.
Why would you rather face the Rams? Are going to be tough to beat too.
I would rather face. Yes. Yes.
I'd rather face the Eagles than the Rams. I think that the reason is the Eagles head coach is a head case.
Well,
You know why?
so,
He's Italian.
and he's a nut job. That's
Syria.
why.
Yeah, I see. I think that you're better off facing a nut job, Sirianni, than you are.
Oh,
What-
and McVay and LaFleur know each other, so I wouldn't want to face McVay.
well, yeah, but McVay's a better coach than Sirianni.
That's true. That's true.
That's the reason I'd rather face the Eagles. I think the Eagles are tough. I'm not denigrating them at all, but Packers could be. They
Fair
could be.
enough. Fair enough.
So I think the spread is 4.5.
Dogs.
Yeah, of course.
Fair enough.
I think that's about right because You get 3 points if you're a home team, typically. At least a point and a half. I'm surprised it's not more than that actually.
Yeah, right. Well, 3:30 in the afternoon. You never know. And it's supposed to be clear weather, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Good. All right, I'm looking forward to that one. Will it be a close game, AJ? Either
Yes,
way.
yes,
Okay. This is the round last year the Packers put one on the Cowboys.
yes. Do you know what happened 15 years ago today?
Yes, I saw it.
The Packers beat the Eagles in the playoffs.
What's that?
Packers beat the Eagles in the playoffs.
Oh, 50
On
years ago?
15.
15.
On the way to what, Jack?
Oh, yeah. This is the
Yeah,
last time the Packers won the Super Bowl. They were the last seed in, just like they are this year.
correct.
And the first team they had to go play was
The Eagles.
ding ding ding.
And
Yeah,
and Trayvon picked them off in the end zone.
that's right.
He
Michael
picked
Vick.
he picked Vick off in the end zone.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
See, all logic comes back around.
Yep.
And
And Starks, the new Starks is better. It's Josh Jacobs.
yes, sir.
All right.
And
So
by the way, they beat the Eagles by they beat the Eagles, and then they played
at Atlanta,
Atlanta, and
the
then they
number one
played
seed.
the Bears
Yep. On the road.
on the
Hey,
road. Yes.
um, you just made me think of something. Oh, did you hear about side note? Because you brought it up, the Packers when they won the last Super Bowl were coached by Mike McCarthy, and
Did the co-
Dallas refused to let the Bears interview him because he's under contract until Thursday.
What do you think? What does Jerry have cooking that he wants to wait till Thursday?
Well, he better figure it out because I know other people are. I'd like Mike to get out of there for his sake.
Bye, bye, Mike.
Oh gosh.
No, no,
Okay.
I'll stop singing now. But
Good.
no, I hope he lands somewhere soft.
Me
You know,
too.
it'd be a good spot for him.
Hmm.
New Orleans. He seems like a crawfish kind of guy.
Really? Okay. Well,
Crawfish, crawfish and crab, baby. That's what you
do
do.
you do you think if he does not resign with Dallas, will he get another head coaching gig this offseason?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's plenty of teams that want to winner like that.
Okay.
Keep in mind the man won the Super Bowl.
I know it, dude.
Yeah. So
We were just talking about it. All right.
if
Last game today.
if
Keep
Vrabel,
going.
if Vrabel can get a contract with the Patriots, which seems like kind of weird because they fired one Patriot to get to another. So, but
Different though. He's got experience. He's a good coach, that Vrabel.
yeah, he got a multi-year deal. So
All right. You've been avoiding this last game for some reason. Every time I bring it up, you bring up some other coach.
no, it's good. It's good.
Washington Commanders at
It's
Buccaneers.
this is gonna be fireworks, man. It's gonna be fireworks. This could be a shootout.
Okay, and what's going to be the result?
The Commanders are gonna go on the road and get the dub.
That could happen. Everybody
Yeah,
picks against Baker Mayfield. Why is that?
because he's the underdog. Everybody picks against Baker. He's the underdog.
He's a player, man. He's a dog. He's a junkyard dog.
I love his mentality, though. It's
Yeah.
not me against the world. You know, I love the fact that he got to Tampa and he got to a spot where he's comfortable.
Yeah, I agree. So you picked the Commanders despite Baker Mayfield.
Yes, yes, yes.
All
I
right.
think Terry, although if I'm going to say this, and I know you don't like ifs, Jack, but I'm going to say it anyway. If Godwin was healthy, I'd pick the Bucks, but he's not.
You're learning, AJ, but he's not. I still pick him the Bucks. I think they'll win. Tomorrow night's game. We got to keep rolling.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Tomorrow night's game. Vikings at Rams. Vikings are the first team ever in the wild card on the road with 14 wins in a season.
I hope they're in. My heart says Vikings. My head says Vikes. My heart says Rams. Just for the city. I think it would be good for the city. That's the reason I was rooting for the Chargers yesterday. Um,
He
But
didn't root hard enough.
clearly, clearly, but I think be good for the city and good for. I know what's going. We won't get into what's going on down there. Everyone knows what's going on down there. But um, but yeah, it'd be good for the city. So I'm gonna go Stafford over Darnold.
Yeah. I think Darnold's getting ripped unfairly. He's had a great year.
He really has. O'Connell's a genius.
He is a
But,
genius. He's
but
a good coach.
so is McVay. So
Yeah, yeah. I just think my heart and my head say Rams. I think it's McVay does really well. He's had a week to figure out. To anyway. He had a week to rest his players, his best players.
yeah.
So I think they're coming in good. All right.
And the game is in Arizona, so it's indoors, so it may help the Rams.
Well, it helps the Vikes too. They're used to that
But
turf
it's
stuff.
indoor. It's indoors on grass. It's not indoors on turf.
Okay.
So
Well said.
just a factor.
All right. Another factor. So there were two college playoff games this last weekend.
OHIO.
Were you surprised by either one?
Notre Dame shocked me, man.
I I saw.
I was shocked by that, man.
Me too. I saw much of the first half, and Notre Dame didn't look nearly fast enough to keep up with Penn State, from what I could see.
Yeah, Notre Dame shocked me. They were good. Um, they were good. Riley Leonard, man, dude was just an absolute winner.
He wasn't even the one who got him the first score. The backup did.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, to go to make that run at the beginning of the game where he got the concussion to go to dive for the first down. It's just a winner. So,
He's an idiot. I'd like to hit him in the head again. He should have another concussion.
why? Why?
Oh, he's just. Do you ever hear him talk? You're just like, oh, shut up.
Hey,
Uh,
Brian Kelly's not there anymore. We can root for them now.
I know that's pretty funny. Um, but the thing is, what people are missing is if Brian Kelly was still the coach at Notre Dame, they wouldn't have won those games.
They would be close.
Right.
They'd be,
So
it'd be
it's not
eight
like it's
four.
automatic they'd still be there. Did you
Marcus
hear
Freeman.
about? Did you hear about the head coach getting ticked off at James Franklin from the press conference?
No, go ahead.
Did James Franklin said to him at the coach's presser the day before the game? He said to him he was kidding, but he said, "How old are you?" Because he knows how much younger the uh, coach at Notre Dame is, and then he made some other comment like that they didn't play in a conference, and he was joking, but they said people who know the coach of Notre Dame, what's his name again? I can't believe
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman gritted his teeth through the rest of the presser and was so angry he was telling the team the stuff, and he was so mad about Franklin's dumb comments that kind of backfired on him. So
Hey,
I I am a Notre Dame hater, as you well know.
yes.
However, seeing James Franklin lose again made me do a tap dance. I didn't know that they lost until Friday morning.
Hey, I
That sh-
texted. I texted Kreider because Kreider's a big Notre Dame guy.
hmm
I said I despise James Franklin. Go kick their ass.
Good.
I said he's like the Tom Crean of basketball of football for me. He's just very clappy and doesn't do much.
Yeah. Ugh. And he's a showboat. He walks out with the players like it's just terrible. Anyway, I'm glad he lost. It's hard to two programs I don't like. Ohio State beat Texas in a good game.
Yeah.
They thoroughly deserved to win that game. Ohio State. Did you see it? Did you watch that game?
I watched part of it. Yeah. Well,
Did you,
no. Yeah, we had a game Friday night, so I didn't get to.
it was that game. AJ had one of the biggest turnarounds in one play.
Jack Sawyer, baby.
They were first and goal at the 1. Texas was to tie the score
Yeah.
twice because they got pass interference. First they were first and goal at the 2, then they got another pass interference. They were first and goal at the 1,
hmm
and they stop them on first down. Lost yards on second down. And on third down, Sawyer made the knock, scoop, and score.
Yeah, that's his roommate too. You know
Yep,
that?
yep, did know that.
He
It's one of
said
it was one of the most stunning turnarounds I've ever seen in a game.
you were said to him.
Yeah,
That was like
Tell everybody.
He said, "You were s- you were you were gets hit," and he looks up at him and says, "Screw you," and then he goes the other way for a touchdown.
That's funny. With the portal now, you never know who's played for what teams and all that stuff. But yeah,
You were
so Ohio State. Do you like Ryan Day?
no.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. But who are you going to root for? Who are you going to root for, and who do you think is going to win? Ohio State and Notre Dame next Monday.
Oh, easy. I'm gonna root for Notre Dame, but I think Ohio State's gonna win.
You're not going to root for a Big Ten team.
No.
You're going to root for the Golden Domers.
Yes. I have some loyalty to them. Well, no. It's a family thing. My uncle is from went to Notre Dame.
So,
So
so I have a nephew who has a third cousin who went to Ohio State for a semester. That doesn't mean I'm going to turn my back on him and root for him.
I can't root for a team that spends $20 million on their roster.
How? What do you think Notre Dame spent, dude?
True. Yeah.
Probably 40.
Yeah, right.
The money's everywhere.
Well,
Don't kid.
no, wait, no. I gotta say this. I gotta root for Ohio State
Well, that was a quick turnaround.
because why, Jack?
The Big Ten.
No, because
Yeah.
why? Because where's Will Pauling going to school next year?
Who?
Will Pauling, the receiver from Wisconsin.
I don't know.
Freaking Notre Dame.
Oh, really?
Yes. He's going to the Golden Domers to play
'Cause they have-
football.
Because they have more NIL money.
Exactly.
So you were just saying that Ohio State had too much NIL money.
But I'm going to root for Ohio State. And I'm going to root for Jeremiah Smith. And I'm going to root for that whole roster to go kick some Notre Dame booty.
All right. Sounds
Sorry,
good.
sorry, Cratter.
You're not sorry. All right.
I,
It is time. It's past time.
sorry.
People have been waiting. You've been on your soapbox all day, for God's sakes, preaching something or another. You didn't go to church today, so you've had to give a few sermons of your own.
Yes, sir.
So now, this is your time to do it.
Yes,
For
sir.
AJ's advice, words of wisdom that AJ has gleaned from the world of sports, and you can apply to your life. Go.
So everybody faces ups and downs in their life, but you never know what someone's going through. So, be positive. Um, hold on, 1 second. 1 second, Jack. Tiff, I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio. Sorry, Jack.
Okay. Tiff didn't know.
Yeah.
Go.
So
Collect your thoughts. Take a breath. Go ahead.
So basically, be positive, especially with what's going on in the world right now. We watch the news and we all see what's going on in California. Always be positive and count your blessings because you never know what's going to come down the pipe. So count your blessings every day and hold on to your possession. And the other thing is, possessions mean nothing. Family is everything. If that makes sense, Jack.
That does.
Because family is what's going to get you through whatever you're going on in your life right now. So keep going, keep pushing. I know we are as a team and as a group. So just keep going, keep pushing. Rely on the people you trust too. If that makes sense. So that's all. I'm off my soapbox now.
All right. Sounds good. It was a good one, AJ. You're right. All right. So we covered a lot of sports, covered some life. I would like to add that I will have a new Substack newsletter available today. If you would like to get a copy of that, just put your email in, whether your Facebook or YouTube. Send your email, and we will send you one of them. Let us know one way or another. Right, AJ?
Beautiful. Our next show, I am free next weekend. The agent and the boss are in Minneapolis, so I am free next weekend. I'm also free Wednesday evening might be a challenge, Jack. We have
Okay.
we have team dinner Wednesday night, so
Oh, forget it. Um, we'll figure it out. But
awesome.
next weekend, hopefully, we'll be talking about how are the Packers going to beat.
That's what.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let's find out.
Let's find out. Let's hopefully we'll find out. And uh, I have a full report on my outing this afternoon and this weekend as well. So
Yep, AJ's going to watch the game, Packers game with friends at a friend's house, which is awesome. And he's got two games coming up this week with the Nicolay boys varsity basketball team.
well, no, no, hold on. You just wait. You said
What?
Nicolay boys.
Oh, with the Homestead boys at
Yeah,
Nicolay. I was thinking
yeah,
at
yeah,
Homestead varsity boys. Sorry about it.
yeah,
Holy
yeah.
mackerel! Just seeing if you were listening. The first game is on Tuesday. I guess Wisconsin against Wisconsin Lutheran. Yes.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Thursday it is against Nicolay High School. Both
Yes.
road games.
Yes. Come on out if you are interested. It should be really fun, and it's really close actually, distance wise to Homestead. So come on out. It'll be intense. It'll be fun. Last year we were at Nicolay and Tom Izzo was there, so that was kind of cool.
Really? That's right. Cool.
Yeah. So, so we shall see.
We shall see.
We shall see who shows up in Celebrity Row this year. No, I'm kidding. Um,
You're the
but you know what?
celebrity. You're in celebrity row.
If I was in Celebrity, oh, okay, fair enough.
All right, that's it
All right.
for this weekend's edition of the AJ Sports Mafia, starring AJ Bo.